2, 1. And we're back. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing and review videos. So today is December the 13th, Monday. Shout out to all my day one YouTube subscribers. And if you're new, go ahead and comment below if you just subscribed, and I'll try to give a shout out back to you. First of all, we're going to talk about the sneaker release for Saturday, which was the main one, that is the Jordan 11 Cool Gray. And when we're talking Jordans on this sneaker channel, we're talking Michael Jordan, NBA player from back in the day, greatest of all time, the GOAT, G-O-A-T, MJ number 23 is what he wore most of the time. Came from North Carolina, the Tar Heels College, into the NBA in 1984, 1985, and became one of the greatest iconic players of all time. With it being said, he started his rookie season and got an endorsement with Nike, amongst other endorsements throughout the years as well, whether it was with Gatorade, Wheaties cereal, movie Space Jam from like 1996. You know, just became a huge iconic player, even in the video games that you can unlock now and you want to play with Michael Jordan. The Air Jordan brand was based off of his ability to soar from the free throw line, slam dunk competitions, dunk crazy 360 crossovers, all of the stuff that you see your favorite recent NBA players doing now. It emerged from the roots of mainly Michael Jordan. So each year he released a sneaker with different colors that he actually wore on the court. Those are your original OG colorways. So prime example, 1984-85 was the Jordan 1 OG high. And you had the bread colorway, the black and red, which was the band colorway because it had too much black. The original Chicago colorway, white, red, and black. You also had the Shadows, which was black and green. The Royals, which he never wore on court, but he did play in the boat game that year, and so forth and so on. So the next season you get the Jordan 2, the next season you get the Jordan 3, and the next season you get the Jordan 4, which was 1989. In 1990 you get the Jordan 5, and so forth and so on. But the best-selling Jordan to date is, even though you had the Jordan 1, the originator of it, which has taken off a lot, like the increase in sales and releases this year alone. But I would say since 2013, 2014, more so ever, universally, because skaters love the shoe too because of the flat bottom and the look. But you take the Jordan 11, 1995, won a championship, the patent leather, the design of the overall sneaker, the way the box was, and then you get these retros with new colorways for these particular models and silhouettes. But we're talking the Jordan 11, which in the original height, which is a high top, mid/high top sneaker, it usually retros before Christmas. Sometimes you get like a little Jordan 11 that releases between Black Friday and the earlier part of December, like we saw with the women's Animal Jungle Style release. Comment below if you copped that one or purchased it. But the Jordan 11 Cool Gray. So it's going to be a colorway that was released when he was playing with the Wizards, when he came out of retirement in the early 2000s. And we're talking Washington D.C. Wizards. And it just became iconic. It's not an OG that was released in 1995, but it has that OG vibe because he actually wore the sneaker on court. So that creates the hype, along with it being a release for the holiday season on December the 11th, representing Jordan 11, which was this past Saturday. So comment below if you was able to secure a pair online, or your experience if you went out and picked it up, if it was smooth or chaotic, sporadic, or you were sporadic, or if you purchased some for gifts for siblings, kids, girlfriends, boyfriends. It was a full-size run, over 1 million pair. Luckily, I was able to secure 2 pair, one on my own and one with some help. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at those, even though you see in the title, just to create a little bit of hype and to take it back a little bit. We're gonna go with a Jordan Cool Gray colorway. So hold on tight, because that's what we have right now. Movies for the weekend. I checked out the new Home Sweet Home or Home Alone for 2021 on Disney Plus. It was super hilarious, and yeah, it was a pretty good movie. So definitely check it out. And also TV series, I called it with Big Sky. So check it out, it's crazy. And we'll be going into the season finale on it. Caught up on Survivor. Comment below if you're a fan of Survivor and been watching it. And as far as sports, my Las Vegas Raiders took an embarrassing L, a total loss, to the Kansas City Chiefs, which is in the division. The second time we played them this season. Took an L. They participated in the Super Bowl last season, and they just totally, with no remorse, you know, had a ball with us. But we'll rebuild for next season. I think next we got the Bears, so hopefully we can at least improve the look of our record. And get some wide receivers, a wide receiver next season. Comment your favorite NFL team. Washington took an L to the Cowboys. The Jaguars lost to whoever they was playing. It's a few that I remember. And you know, you just got to keep it moving. So yeah. And also the NBA is you know, going on as well. So comment your favorite NBA team or your favorite college team below. All right, so we're gonna take it back with some cool gray Jordans. So, you know, watching this, you may be like, you may know what these are, you may not. So if you don't, hopefully, you know, this video will educate you a little bit, and maybe you can find these somewhere for resale. All right, so this is the box, and I wish this was sort of live, so you guys could guess which one this is. I actually like the look of this box with the gloss, the Jumpman metallic. You got the cool gray right here with the Jordan. You know, the back in black. You have any boxes in your collection like this with a Jordan silhouette? If so, comment below. All right, so it's funny, I went with a size 10 on these, and this is back in the day, and I do have some size 10s, but my true to size, as I learned with age, is 9.5, and I've worn these a few times, but the retail price for back then was $125, so we're talking in the mid 2000s, and we'll get the exact year, because I didn't prep looking up the date. This is sort of like just freestyle. It should be on the inside of the shoe. So you get the flint gray, the metallic silver. Can you guess what this is? And the paper is still super smooth. And this was purchased for me for a Christmas gift. And it was purchased from a local Foot Locker that we no longer have. I actually wish I had the cool gray 11s in hand. And I'm sure any individual, if they had to choose, is gonna pick the cool gray 11s over these. But for for me, I've never had the cool gray 11s. Like I said, I got 2 pair coming in, so we'll definitely go over those. And I may break these back out in a quick comparison. But to me, this nubuck material is fire. This is going to be the Jordan 9.5, like 9.5, in the cool gray colorway. So comment below. Like me and one of my friends was talking at the gym about the Jordan Fusions, and it came out, it was like a mix of the Air Force One and a Jordan silhouette in different colorways. And I was talking about the white and red 20s. I remember having those, and I sold them a while back. And I had to pull up a picture because they didn't even believe it, you know. And they actually look good with jeans on. But then they started like these 0.5s, so you would get like, you know, a Jordan, and they would sort of retro it and mix it, not with any other sneaker, but I guess what they was trying to do is like modernize it with that 0.5. So if I had some 9s, I would actually do a comparison, but check out my review videos. I know I got different 9s throughout the years, so just pull up my previous videos, especially like my favorite was the OG 9. So the original 9 model released in 1993 when Jordan wasn't even playing in the NBA. Like he had took a retirement, was playing baseball and on the side golf. And so that's why they mimicked the 9 model after like a baseball cleat. Alright, so this particular sneaker was released in, and the materials is premium. 2006, like I said, mid-2000s, 2006, cool gray. And I've showed this video before. If you're wondering what the paper is, it's just a little stuffing to hold the shoe intact, the plastic that is. But whenever I show this video or review this sneaker, I think this may be my 3rd time since I've had a channel since 2014. The reaction is crazy. Like, this either takes people back or the response is just like, bro, these are fire. Especially with the hit of the white laces and the lacing system. And then you get the silver Jumpman in the back, the hit of the white with the tab. Like, really? Should the Jordan 9 really have been like this? And on the tongue it says 9.5 written out. With the shoe tree on the inside. And then you get all this padding and cushioning. Take a look at that. Then you get this Japanese or Chinese writing right here. Comment below if you know what that is. Participate in the video. Hot. And then the outsole, as you can see, I've worn these at least 9 times. So you can just scrub that out with some shout if you want it to look crispy. Now, there is a little creasing in the toe box area, and that's probably where I went with a size 10 instead of 9.5. But all of this is premium suede material. And then you get a hit of the little chrome up here for the last lace eyelid. So on a scale of 1 to 10, these definitely get a 9.5 for the 9.5 Jordan. 11 cool, hot, 11, 9.5 cool gray colorway. The 11s is on the way. This is just like the mixtape before the original album drops, releases. Like, you done went out to try to get the album early, and you done got all these different mixtapes that look like the album and feature like 2 or 3 tracks, maybe one distorted that's from the original album with the album cover from all your connections, just to hold you over, and they keep pushing the album back. Remember the College Dropout, 2003, 2004 Rockefeller with Yeezy? Kanye, or now known as Ye. Check them out on Drink Champs. Check out Alicia Keys' interview on Drink Champs too with Noriega from Component Noriega featuring DJ EFN. Let's take it back further than that. Remember the debut album of the Lost Boys from Southside Jamaica, Queens? How long it took for that album to drop? You had like 5 or 6 singles and 2 or 3 remixes on the radio already. It's crazy. Yeah, so Cool Grey 9.5. Now, just in the theme of this hoodie that I got on. We're going to talk about some Jordans if you're a reseller. If you're a reseller, which means you buy these sneakers and you hope that they sell out so you can resell them at your shop, store, online, or in person to your buddies. Or I think it's cool for the youth, for the teenagers. It's harmless as long as the parents of the customers approve the budget and the sellers, that is. It's a good way to make extra cash. And even if you incorporate like an unboxing video, as many of us do, but you get some Jordans that you think are fire and they're sitting, what do you do? Like, what do? You invested your money, and I'll give you a few options with my experience and my opinion of what I do. So, prime example is going to be these. So we're talking Michael Jordan, and both of these are the same sneakers. So check out my unboxing of these. So these came out a few months ago, and I myself, as a reseller, actually purchased these, one from a friend and one from another friend, and they only taxed me like 20 bucks, but that means I need to make the retail cost of the sneaker if I plan on reselling it, plus the 20 backs and some change, unless I'd have made licks or profit off of other sneakers or other products that sort of balances it out. So here's the box, black and white, true to size. And that's the thing, I don't have a physical store, but I link up with different individuals that do have a store. And in that case, I usually get the shoes in my size, which is a popular size, 9.5 or 10. And this shoe was released for the second time ever, this colorway. And it's the Jordan 5 Oreo. Premium suede, jet black and white, easy to match up with everything. And you know, if you're wondering why this sneaker is sitting, you don't want to drop your price, or you don't want to feel like you're taking an L as a reseller, there's some options. So if you ordered it yourself and you're like, hey, I need my money back, I done ordered 3 of these, I might keep one on ice, because sometimes prices will go up, because right now everybody is concentrating on getting the Jordan 11. And maybe some of the OG highs that's releasing before Christmas. And then that's the Christmas purchasers, customers that purchase that one sneaker for their child or for themselves at Christmas. They're not super heavy into sneakers as a consumer. But then you have the sneakerheads that buy all year long. So it was a lot of hype on the sneaker, and what I think Jordan brand should have did was, since these are all black, drop these on Black Friday. That's what they should have did, which would have been closer to Christmas. So if you didn't get the Christmas 11, the Jordan 11 Cool Grey, at least you can fall back with something that's clean. You know what I mean? And the Jordan 5 is not a sleeper. I mean, it's one of the top tier J's of many. But you can either send it back, get your money back. Most stores will accept returns if they're never worn, or you know, maybe do a trade Go to a sneaker shop and see if you can trade the sneaker or with one of your friends or someone like that. Or put it in the back, list it online at a high price, see if somebody will bite. Or, you know, I feel like these will go up a little bit in value still between now and after Christmas. People got extra money to purchase sneakers or apparel or whatever they want to purchase. And tax refund season is right around the corner. So maybe find something that's fire, order it, resell it for the high. So maybe it's some Off-Whites, you know, the Off-White collaboration. Rest in peace to Virgil. But if not, then the Travis Scotts, which is a lot of controversy with the Travis Scotts, or an OG high. Really work hard, get your team together, get multiple ways of getting the sneakers. Set the price high to where you make profit off of it, and put in your brain that some of that profit is going towards this one. Drop the price a little bit, you see what I'm saying? And you might get a bite that way too. So, you know, there's different ways of, if you're an entrepreneur, a reseller, or if you consider yourself just a business person or a hustler, all the money goes in the same pot. That's got to be the mindset. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's different ways you can budget your income or your mix. You see what I'm saying? Mentally, you know, but it's a lot of shoes that can sit and you're like, you get 3 or 4 pair and you're like, dang, why was it so easy? And a colorway like this, that if this was 2000 and anywhere between 2017 and back, this would have went for 300, easy. But now you're struggling to get 240 out of the sneaker, you know, in person. You know, it's different platforms you can let these sneakers sit on, whether it's GOAT, Flight Club, Stadium. I don't even use it, but Stadium Goods, I think is what it's called, Flight Club, GOAT, and other ones where you can let this sit and hopefully somebody will bite. Somebody will eventually bite. So it's just making a decision on your pricing, the shipping, and how you can make some type of profit. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more unboxing and review videos. We got those cool gray 11s on the way. Get that review up, and they're both for $9.50. They're both gonna have a tag. So hopefully everybody was able to get them that wanted them, or got a little bit of extra cash if they gotta have them to pay that resale price. And that's just part of the game right now. You know, the prices is already crazy. I mean, we just looked at these that went for $125 plus tax back in the day, and now we're looking at sneakers that's releasing, general releases by Jordan for $190. Or if you want 11s or something like that, they're $220, $225, along with some of the competitors such as the Yeezy with Adidas. They're around $220, $225 and up plus tax. So you know, you're like, okay, I already spent $230, $240, you know, last time, and now I gotta get these, and they're sold out. Now I gotta find a reseller, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, who's the closest to where I don't have to travel and spend more gas, spend more time, who can I trust? Should I go to this shop? Should I call first? When I go there, are they going to take a disrespect if I debate? If I order online, how long is it going to take to go to the authenticator and come back by Christmas? So all of those things you got to sort of like come up with a plan ahead of time. And it's easier said than done. I just ordered some kicks and I forgot about the authenticator on eBay, and they're coming from the brand, because a lot of these brands have their stores with somebody in the back listing their stuff on eBay as well. And they'll drop the price, and of course eBay has their fee. And if they're sneakers, they still may go to an authenticator, which is cool, because you get the keychain, you get to scan it, get to see the background, and you know that your sneaker is legit regardless. Make sure nobody did a switcheroo, even if it's coming from a store. That they may not even know, but you got the experts that help make sure that your shoe is legit, you know, and all of that. So you got to consider that time, and then just the time of the person who's the carrier, the deliverer, the shipper, whether it's UPS, USPS, which is the Postal Service, FedEx, all of that, because the demand for shipping these products is and the amount before the holiday season is just system overload. So keep that in mind as a buyer or a reseller. Any questions, comment below. We'll bring some more heat, which means some more reviews, whether it's sneakers. We're going to do a supplement next today, a few supplements. And then we got apparel, comparisons, all of that. And hopefully we can get some more vlogs soon. One of my friends is opening up a new gym, so maybe we can get some shots in there early one day, go in there, set up, get some workout footage and all of that in. So stay tuned, be safe if you're shopping, wear the mask. I know you don't want to, especially if you already had your vaccination, but we have these new strands of coronaviruses and all of that. You don't want to spread it, you don't want to become ill before the holiday, and none of that. So practice your social distancing and just keep that in mind. All right, be safe. This is P. Until next time, peace. Cool gray, Jordan 9.5, 2006 style. Let's go. Y'all want to see the on feet for the outro. Let's get it. Alright, so the on feet. So first of all, let me get all these little bags out of here. The shoe tree. Get some more of this stuffing out. And we're not talking stuffing. It goes with the turkey. So we got one. Work on the right side. This is the medial. And we're talking the cool gray 9.5. See if you can find these. If you have these, comment below. I know it's other colorways. I think this one is the most fire. Unless maybe it was a black colorway. That would be interesting to see. Laces, get the Nike sandals off. Size 10. Alright. Yeah, the 10 fits pretty snug though. 9.5. Alright, we'll get some close-up images. This is P. Gray joggers, insulated with fur. Alright, so I didn't get the cool gray 11s, but I got a backup plan. Pull these out the stash.
Everybody else wanted their cool gray 11s, which I wanted to too, but I got something else that's fire. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.